Hey, how's it going YouTube? This is SilverBeanie here, bringing you guys week 6 of the UBL Season 1 matchup. The Crystal Palossans this week are taking on the Chicago Shaymin-Skies and Coach SareneGrace in what's going to be a very tough match ahead of us this week. If you missed our match last week, I highly recommend going and checking it out. It was an absolutely incredible match. Absolutely insane. We finally picked up our first W. Spoilers, but you've been warned. We picked up our first W, which was absolutely amazing. So definitely go check that out. If you missed our team builder as well for this team, definitely go and check that out. Link is in the description, or you can always check out the tag up there in the corner. But we'll discuss our team, what we've got, and my opponent's team, and have a little chat with the shenanigans, and see what the dealio skis is. But hopefully today we're going to pick up another W. I've prepared, I think, pretty well for this team. There are a few things that I'm a bit kind of like, it's going to be a bit situational based depending on, just how it goes and depending on what they bring and the spread that they bring, etc. So it's going to be interesting, but hopefully we'll get a very good match. Hack-free, RNG, be nice to me. We shall see, and hopefully we can potentially pick a second W. That would be amazing. Pick up a back-to-back win. But I've got one win, so I'm happy. But if we can pick up a second, I'll be even happier. Let me get all connected up here with my opponent. Smash that like button down below if you are excited and hyped for today's match. And definitely consider subscribing if you're new. Just kind of scrolling here on our right, or your left. It's going to be a question of the day, and you can let me know who you think is going to be our MVP for today's match. Who, well, this entire season. Who's going to be the MVP? Our entire team. Let me know. Let me know down below. But with that, let me get connected, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, we're all connected up here, and let's see what my opponent brings. I am very nervous. Oh, look! They don't bring Mew! Okay, that's kind of huge. I'm not going to lie. Everything else, I was kind of expecting. I mean, what I was expecting was the Mew, the Glalie, which I don't see. Oh my god, they don't bring so much. Wow. Okay, so they bring the Raichu. Let me make a note of this. They bring the Raichu, which I did prepare for. Not as much as I would have liked, though. So they bring that. They bring the Gardevoir. I knew the Gardevoir would come. Knew it would. They don't bring the Scizor, which is huge. Wow. Okay, so they bring the Scizor. Bring the Arcanine. They don't bring Hitmontop either. Instead, they bring Rapier. Okay, so actually, the only ones that I did predict were the Porygon and the Noivern. Actually, everything else I didn't predict. But I think I'm going to stick with my dedicated lead, which is my Red Storm, because the only thing it really doesn't do very well against is probably the Raichu. Gardevoir, I guess. I mean, they're actually. Now that I don't see a lot of these hits, do I switch up my play? Do I? Actually, do you know what I might do? I might lead Hysteric, even though it's super obvious. No, I think I'll stick with what I planned. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Woo! Okay. Good luck to you, my friend. I'm leading Gyarados. This could be tricky. Please don't leave Raichu. I'm not a fan of the Gardevoir. I'm not too keen that they brought that. I had a feeling they would, but I just was kind of just in the back of my mind. I knew they would, but I was just really hoping they. You know what I mean? You get that reference? Digital is the Porygon. Okay. Well, one thing I know Porygon wants to do is... Oh, actually, let me just put Eevee on this. Got Trace. Oh! The sneaky little bugger. Okay. Wow. Okay, so now I'm -1. This changes the game. Okay, so I have made a note of what's good against what. So let me get rid of the Pokemon that they didn't bring. Let me see. Hitmontop. They didn't bring the Seismitoad, which to an extent I wasn't really expecting the Seismitoad, but I've prepared fair enough for it. Okay. So again, I've got 16. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to straight away switch into Destiny. Now, can't toxic me. If he wants to do anything crazy, he can go nuts. But I think I'm just going to play it safe and just go straight into Destiny. Let's see. So we get the Misty Surge up, so no hazards for you. And you go for Electro Web. What does that even do? Super effective. Would it lower my speed or something? It lowers my speed. It's kind of wild. I've never even heard of that. Well, I have. Electro Web. Wow, wow, wow. Did not expect that. Okay. I really now I have got knockoff on this thing. I have used knockoff before on the Beanie, so they may expect that. So I don't have any setup move, nor do I think would they want me to set up. So they haven't bought their Mega, so actually I can get a free knockoff and it will hit anything. Most likely what's going to come in? Raichu. Do I predict that? I kind of want to. I kind of want to. I think now then maybe they think ahead as well, and maybe that, oh man, I got to not overthink this. Maybe I think I should just go straight up on knockoff, get rid of whatever item I can. I'm going to do that. Also, if I can. Yes, I'm going to get rid of this thing's item. I am so happy right now. We do. I was going to say, wait, am I leftover? Have I got leftovers on this? But we get rid of this thing's item, which is huge. Eviolite. Gone. That looks like a bulky thing as well. Yeah, we are leftovers. I thought so. Okay, so we are obviously slow now. Obviously, we are the slowest thing on the field. But the fact that they no longer have that Eviolite is huge. So, I really don't want them to, like, I have a feeling it's going to stay in and let this thing keep, like, get withered down. Because I think he thought that he can't really do much to me. But little did she know, knockoff is on the thing. And I don't, like, they obviously didn't think that I'd bring it. Well, hey, I'm not getting rid of this thing's item. Okay, I want to go into Mr. Gold, but if he goes for Ice Beam right now, I'm kind of screwed. So, I think Electro Web's not doing a huge amount. I think I might just want to go for Moonblast just to get some damage off. Go straight for a Shadow Ball. Okay, I wish I did kind of switch because it would have done a lot less. That does nothing. Wow, we are bulky. He does show the Shadow Ball, which is nothing. And that does nothing. Okay, so you must be max defense, max special defense, I'm imagining. So you show the Shadow Ball. Did we get a Spadef drop or a special attack drop? Special attack drop. Right, let me make a note of this. Shad Ball. Right. Now they're switching up their plays. So I think I want to. I'm not going to Bread Knife. No. I think I might go into Mr. Gold. Go for Ice. You have Ice Beam. I would imagine you have Toxic. And I would imagine either Ice Beam or Tri Attack. Maybe Recover. You're going to have Recover. You don't have Ice Beam. I am predicting that you don't have Ice Beam. If you go for Ice Beam right now, I'm going to be so upset. We're going into Mr. Gold. I'm going to get an Intimidate off, which is just irrelevant. What do you do? Cover. Knew it was coming. Show the Recover. Okay, as expected. As expected. Now, a knockoff here would be gorgeous. I expect you to have Toxic. You've got to have Toxic. Why would you not run Toxic? Or you can run Toxic with other store. You must have Toxic. Must. I don't think you have anything for this, so I want to knock off. If you stay in and go for Ice Beam, how much does it? I want to know. I would very much like against a what's this thing called a Porygon. Here's the Porygon 2, a defensive Porygon 2 without the main. Knockoff does Tri Attack. Okay, out of curiosity, how much does an Ice Beam? Does an Ice Beam? No, it does not. It does no way near such a thing. I'm knockoffing. Are you staying in? They withdraw. Marvelous. I'm going to get a nice knockoff on an Azure. What's Azure? This thing. Okay, okay. Brisk. Shows that I'm choice scarf. To an extent, I'm not overly upset. But we're going to get rid of this ignite. Oh, it does 50%. Get rid of its leftovers. Gorgeous. This is good, 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 good start. Marvelous. Okay. This thing is now really withered down. We don't have rocks on that field, but I do have defog, so obviously I don't want him to set up on my side. Avid and Titan, the only thing that can set up is the Drapion. So, this thing is now here to play. I don't want this thing around very much, so I think I need to switch back out into my Beanie. What does this thing do? Noivern. We did a lot. Can I see? Against Noivern, I am choice staff. Now, I know you're not choice staff. Let me give it up your item. I'll knockoff. Because with an item, let's just say, I don't know, air balloon. For the sake of this. Yeah, it did about 6. I reckon another knockoff would kill. I'm going to stay in and just go for another knockoff. Oh, he protects. Okay. Okay, well he shows to protect. Sees that I want to go for another knockoff, knowing that I could probably pick up a kill here. So most likely he's going to go back out into the Porygon. I can't switch up my team, my item, but I don't really want him to. I don't really want to switch either. I'm just going to go for another knockoff. If he switches back into the Eevee, into the Porygon, which he most likely will. Yep, he does. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I mean, I could have predicted that. Oh, Intimidate. Man, the Trace. I love the Trace. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Even though this thing doesn't have an item, it's going to be a bit tricky to take down. That does... Okay, we have to switch. Now, this thing can't really touch me. The problem is I can't touch him now. So I have to switch. He's probably going to Toxic. So I want to go back into Destiny. Most likely he's going to go for an Electro Web. Shadow Ball does nothing. Out of curiosity. Because I could maybe spin... I don't want to switch in Bread Knife because it's going to hurt. I could switch in Gasteric. Where's my Galvantula? Yeah, against a Porygon. Wait, how much time have I got? 60. Let's say it's defensive. At level 50. And Electro Web, which is one word. Does nothing. Okay, and a Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball. That will hurt. I don't do a lot back on. Okay, Destiny, it really is my play. Hang on. Against UBL, I want to know how much you're going to do to me. Against the Blade. Shadow Ball. That hurts. That really hurts. Okay, I have to go into Destiny, and I need to get this thing stepped down. I need to chip this thing down further. Because even though the Porygon hasn't got its Eviolite, it's still very bulky. So I need to chip this thing down as much as I can. What's your last move? What do you show? Electro Web again. Okay. That crit? Nope. The problem is obviously although he doesn't do enough to me, he does enough to me where he's obviously going to win the this. Does Moonblast lower speed def or special attack? Do I just start like? I mean, what? He hasn't got a steel toe. Yeah, it's got the. Yeah, it's got that. Okay. Porygon Z. Fancy. Level 50. Out and using Electro Web. That's about 20% every. Definitely not going to need investment. And obviously we've got the Misty Trainer. He's obviously, it must be like, I don't know. I'm at 99. 55%. I'm going to go for a Moonblast, see what he wants to do. Shadow. Now going from 90 to 75, so it does about 25%. We do about 25% back. About 25% back. So he must have special investment, absolutely. Okay. I can to an extent win this war, but I don't want to trade Buffini for this thing, so I do want to switch. Who am I going to switch into? Mr. Gold. Mr. Gold is coming back. He's going to come and play. Clean, obvious switch. Unless this thing decides to bring Ice Beam right now. If he does, hey, fair play to you. What do you bring? What are you bringing? What are you bringing? What are you bringing? What are you doing? Cover. Okay. He can't really do much to me, but the problem is this recover store is going to get really tough. So, does he have a flyer? He does have a flyer. Do I knock off? The Neuven's dead. I ain't got to worry about that thing. There's the Porygon. As soon as I get rid of the Porygon, we'll be sitting a lot prettier. Until we get rid of this Porygon, this game is just gonna he's gonna be able to chip me down. Knockoff does about 25, does about 30, 50, about 25-30%. And obviously Shadow Ball does nothing. I think I might just keep knockoff in. I'm gonna knock off again. He's gonna probably switch. Does he stay in? No, he stays in. All right. You can't toxic me. Shadow Ball. How much does it do? It's resisted, isn't it? Or have I got my types mixed up? Yes, resisted. That ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I wish I'd stayed in. Otherwise, because I would have gone for superpower and I would have killed this thing. What I was expecting. I did. How much did I do there? I did about, as expected, about 25%. He can just recover this off though, which is annoying. I'm gonna go for another knockoff. I want a crit. Can I get a crit? Where's my crit? Incredible. Did he now recover this turn? He can recover this turn. If I can get a crit, ooh, that's annoying. That's fine though. Okay. You toxic. You're gonna recover. You wouldn't not recover right here. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Because I know you're gonna recover. And I'm gonna switch into Red Knight right here. If you predict this and go for Shadow Ball again, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. But I'm going to Red Knight right now. I'm expecting to go for recover. Show me recover. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, I'm going to set up in this thing's face. He wants to do this to me, go nuts. I'm setting up in your face. He's probably going to switch into the Arcanine. And if that is the case, should I just go straight for a Sacred Sword? You haven't got an Eviolite anymore. Sacred Sword does about 37-44%, but Shadow Ball does a lot. I need to get +2. If the Arcanine comes in, which I'm expecting it to, and I'm expecting it to be Intimidate, not Flash Fire. Because if it's not Intimidate, then, well, this game it to be over. Blebit's Okos. I have to switch. I cannot stay in against. Even at +2. No hits. So we'd have to switch. Now, do I do switchy? I don't want to switch into Gyarados. I want to free switch into that Gyarados. This is tricky. Once the Arcanine comes in, it's a tricky to deal with. I think I might predict the switch and go into Destiny. Problem is I can't really touch it. I don't have a water type move. A little bit of a misplay on that on my part. On Destiny. Actually, I might go into Mr. Gold right here. Yeah. I'm switching back out to Mr. Gold. Let's do it. I want you to switch. I don't want you to go for Shadow Ball. I want you to switch right here, and I want you to go into your Arcanine. Show me your Arcanine. Do it. He stays in. No! Go straight for Shadow Ball. Oh, that's not fair. I eat it though, so that's fine. But I was not expecting that. You weren't supposed to do that. Okay, I might just go for a superpower here. Really. The only thing that could potentially change. Yeah, I seriously just want damage now. Superpower guarantees 2 shots. This thing. If he brings the Noivern, which is probably the one thing that could probably done this. If he brings the Noivern out here, maybe. I just don't want him to bring the Gardevoir. I'm superpowering. You switch. You stay in. Yes. Crit. Get rid of this thing. Tank it. Why are you so bulky? You have toxic. Toxic. Pebble. What are you doing? What is your play here? What is your play? Okay. We are now at what? -1? -1. -1. Now, the superpower, not going to kill this Noivern. That's fine, to an extent. Right now, this is very stally. Like, literally, at the start of this match, my opponent said to me, I reckon this will be a quick game. And I was like, you confident? And, yeah, this is the opposite to a quick game. They should have just let me take down this Porygon, then it'll be a quick game. Because once the Porygon's gone, then to an extent I can just start bopping thing. But until then, I reckon you're gonna switch. Or do you just sack this thing? This thing's got use. I want you to sack it, because then I can take it down. I want you to sack this thing right now. Damn it, it would. Of course you would. Azure, that's the Noivern. Depending on how defensive this thing is, I may be able to take it out. I want to be able to take it out, but I don't think I will. Does it stay? Yeah, it lives. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Another one won't definitely take it out, so I have to switch. Who do I switch into? Has he shown anything? He's just shown Protect. What do I expect from him? Boom Burst, Draco Meteor, so many things. I'm going to go into Destiny. I reckon Destiny's probably my best chance to take this thing. Plus, if he goes go for Dragon, I can make the damage do less. Okay. Let's see. What do you go for? I want you to go for Draco Meteor or Dragon Pulse. That's what I really want you to. What do? You withdrew, as expected. Turns out Elvis, which is the Arcanine. Okay. Arcanine can be now a trick bugger. Probably gonna go for our curiosity. I'm assuming, because unfortunately I am now at what, about 90, less than 50%. Arcanine, a level 50, big choice band yet, and an Oka. I have to now switch back out into Mr. Gold. There's a lot of switchy roonies here. Because if I go back into Crocodile, I get my Intimidate back against the Arcanine at level 50. E-Speed does the most, does about 36%. Otherwise, Air Blitz. Oh my gosh, does so much. Maybe I go into Lumiere. No, it's going to go for an Electric type move. Going to Gasteric. Oh, what do I go into? I do not. Arcanine is going to be a big draw. I need a free switch into Mr. Gold, and I need that Noivern gone so he doesn't have a like a flyer. Until that Noivern's gone, I can't freely like just Earthquake. What do I do here? This is tricky. This is very tricky because if he goes for what I'm expecting, because an extreme against Mathini doesn't kill at 97, 54%. Does not kill me. But against the Crocodile, if he Flare Blitz right now, he kills. Which I think he may. Was any do? I think I want to go into Lumiere. I think I want to go into Lumiere. If he takes this thing out, do I need Lumiere though? To an extent, no. I want him to go for a Flare Blitz. That's what I want him to do. This could be very risky, and I think this may be a misplay. We'll see what happens. What do you do? Wild Charge. We tank it better than I thought. That's just okay. Let me make a note of it. What did you go for? Goodness, what's it called? Volt Tackle? Oh, Wild Charge. I kept thinking of like Volt Tackle. I was like, no, that's the wrong move. Right, Wild Charge. Can't spell. Okay. He hasn't shown an item yet, so I don't know if this thing's left over. Light Bulb. I know it's Intimidate, that I know. But I now, obviously, I can against the Chandelure, against Arcanine. Let's say he got. The best he can do now is just keep Wild Charging. He must not. Accident. He's obviously not Choice Band. That's for Assault Vest. Maybe let's say you're Assault Vest. Wild Charge. That's still very little. Do you have a normal type? You do have a normal type. Psychic. Psychic actually might be a good play here. He goes into Neubann. That's very unfortunate for me. But I think it's probably my best play because I don't want him to go into the Porygon and get a free switch into it. Especially when it's quite low on health. No, he recovered it. Do I switch? Do I just do the switch? Your choice, Scarf. His choice, Scarf, aren't ya? Switching back out to Mr. Gold. Come on. Please, please work. Do not be what I think you are. I will be very upset. Switch. You don't stay in. You stayed in. No. What'd you do? You withdrew. Oh, sweet. Go. What'd you go into? Digital. What I wanted you to go into. That is what I wanted you to go into. No, it's not, because then it gets the Intimidate. Ouch. Okay, that's fine though. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. It is absolutely fine. We are -1, but that's fine. Porygon. Though this match is quite long. I really do. Like, I don't like long matches. It's annoying for me to edit as well. Oh, no, no one's taken out a Pokemon. This is ridiculous. But anyway, we are now -1. Knockoff does not kill. No, 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 no. Superpower does. Do I just go straight for the superpower? Yes, yes, yes. Superpower it. Get rid of this Porygon. Give me the first kill. Come on. Yes! Get rid of this thing. It's gone. That is what I'm talking about. Yes, Crocodile. Oh gosh. Kills Porygon 2 with Super P. Oh, yes, yes. Yes. Finally, knocking something out. Getting rid. Okay. I'm expecting the Gardevoir to come in. That's what I'm expecting right now. Oh, I'm so happy we got rid of that limit. Yeah, there's the Gardevoir. Alright, the Porygon is now gone. Your wall is over. You trace me. Man, how many trace users do you have? I think that's just the two, actually. I need to keep this thing around because this is my only counter, really, to the Arcanine and the Raichu. So I have to keep the thing around. Okay, who's my dedicated switching to the Gardevoir? Blade? Do you get Flamethrower? No. You get Shadow Ball though. You Shadow Ball right here. I'm expecting Moonblast though. Against a Gardevoir. The Trace. I'm expecting maybe Choice. Shadow Ball does. And unless I have a +1, I ain't actually near enough Okos, but I need a free switch in. Okay, so I might actually go into I might actually go into Gasteric. How likely is Galvantula able to take from a Gardevoir? Choice specs, level 50. Oh, it does not. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Bread Knife really is my only play, but if he goes for Shadow Ball right here, which is what I'm expecting, he kills. I have to go into Destiny, and if it means sacking Destiny off, it means sacking Destiny off. Mr. Gold has to stay alive, has to stay fresh, cannot go down at all. Okay, Shadow Ball. Knew it. Knew it. I had to get a free switch into the Blade. So I need to get a +1, so then I can in return start Iron Heading it. Or even Shadow Sneak, because I can kill, pretty much. Okay, so we do unfortunately get rid of the terrain, so he can now Toxic me freely. I might go for Knockoff. I mean, literally just like, to an extent, Knockoff is kind of like a play. Because, I mean, what's this thing holding? I don't actually know yet. I want to get rid of this. This thing does get Thunderbolt, so I do have to bear that in mind, which he may go for right now. Am I better off going for Moonblast here? Or am I really better off against 50? Knockoff does deep. Moonblast would by far be the best play. He will kill with Moonblast. Actually, no, I lie. Yes. If he is specs, he will kill. Guarantee. I'm knockoffing. I need to get rid of this thing's item. Shadow Ball. Okay, that's fine. Your specs. Or Scarf. I want to say Scarf. That does deep. Scarf. Look at that. See? Oh, the things I know. So that's so he guarantees to outspeed my Crocodile. That'll be what that is. Okay, do I want to let this thing go down? What did you go for? You're into Shadow Ball right now. You're not locked anymore, which is fortunate. So you may now pack Thunderbolt. Do I want the thingy still? Have any kind of usefulness? Now that the Polygon's gone, he doesn't really have anything that wants to set up hazards. Although I say that the Rapion's still yet to come out to play. And it counters the Noivern. So weak. I don't really think I need to just get a free switch in. That drop. I think I might just literally sack this thing up. I'm gonna go for Moonblast. I just want damage. Shadow Ball. I guess that's just your best play. Hopefully it doesn't kill. Good, it doesn't. Moonblast. Can I get a special attack drop? That'd be juicy. Oh, that does lovely damage. You know what? The blade might be able to come and just pick up a little. There's a Shadow Sneak without any plus. I'm just gonna go for another Moonblast. I'm just gonna let you kill me. There's a Shadow Ball. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So Gar, Wa, kills Tapu with Shad Ball. Okay. I can go into Bread Knife right now, and I can Shadow Sneak, which kills. You're not choice specs. Let me get rid of your item. So Shadow Ball now does a maximum of about 50%. In the event you don't have a normal type, so in the event you switch, probably switch most likely into the Drapion. So I think, oh actually I could go into Lumiere. Or anything. Then a Bread Knife. Oh wait. Brainstorm, Galvantula against the Gardevoir. I outspeed naturally, big time. I'm gonna go to Gasteric, because Gasteric, depending on what he brings in, I could do damage from Volt Swing. Yo, I'm going to Gasteric. Gasteric's gonna come in. Let me make a note on this Gardevoir actually. Let me note that it has Shadow Ball. Okay. Now I can Thunder freely. Thunder, barring it actually hits, does about 60%, so this thing's dead. Bug Buzz does 50%, dead. Even Energy Ball probably kill. Most likely, what's going to come in? More than likely, either the Raichu to take these electric hits, which most likely is going to come his way. I packed him back around. How good would that be? Against the Raichu, because I know I can take this thing. But against the Raichu, Nasty Plot, level 50, Bug Buzz. I'm Bug Buzzing this thing right now. This should kill. Please don't be especially bulky. Yeah! Beautiful. Galvan. Blah. Kills. Gardev. I just put Will. With Bug. Buzz. Okay. That's fine. So we do now have to switch. Question is, who do we switch to? Well, Lumiere can actually tank a hit from this. So I actually think I'm going to go into Lumiere right now. The Gardevoir's gone, which is amazing. So now I haven't got to worry about Crocodile doing much. Bread Knife is now, to an extent, as soon as I get rid of this thing, free to set up and all kinds of craziness. I think, though, against... I do need to... Actually, I might go into... No, I can't go into Gyarados because a Wild Charge would do a lot of damage. I could go into Lumiere, but then I can't really do much back. If I get an Intimidate off from the Arcanine, how much time have I got? For a minute. Where's my set for the game? Against an Arcanine? Level 50. Man, this is... How are we doing for timer? Oh, got loads of time. So this is a long match. I know you're on a choice band. Actually, could still be choice. Okay, let's say I get a 2, a -1 in your Wild Charge. It still guarantees I can't switch. I need free switch. This is not a free switch. This is me. So I think the only thing I can go into is Lumiere. Do I need Lumiere? To an extent, no. I'm going to go into Lumiere, and if Lumiere goes down, Lumiere goes down. But I must have a into a crocodile or whatever else. So what'd you go for? Crunch. Fair play. Good play. Yep, takes down him. Okay, that's fine. Arcanine kills Chandelier with Crunch. Okay. This thing now reveals Crunch, which is very nice for me. Still hasn't revealed his item, but I'm... Whoa! Okay, so we're back now. Man, that was a bit tricky to deal with. The screen looks completely different to what it should. We've had to kind of redo the match from scratch. Right. And we've had to make a few sacrifices here and there in terms of where we are. So it actually turns out the Noivern's HP is a little bit less than where it should be. We haven't brought obviously the Pokemon that were knocked out, so Galvantula and Feeny for me, and obviously the Porygon and the Gardevoir for them. But we do now need to make our switch into their Arcanine. They're going to switch in the Arcanine now, so we need to switch ourselves. So because of that, I'm actually going to go into Mr. Gold, who is my switch in. Now the only downside is the fact that they're going to get a free Intimidate off. That's the only downside. But actually, no, they're not. Oh, that's super dope because they outspeed. That is awesome. Sweet, 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 sweet stuff. We get our free Intimidate off, which is awesome. Okay, now we are continuing as normal. The only other really annoying thing is, in exchange for basically my Galvantula staying at full health, because before Galvantula lost a little bit of health, unfortunately our Crocodile, which is worse really than my Galvantula, is actually at less health really than what it should have been. It should have been at about 97 health, so about halfway. It's now about 30% health, which is really bad. So we do unfortunately lose out on that. It worked out. I mean, overall it's fine because my Galvantula's now at full health, and the Noivern is at very little health. So overall, it's not too much of a worry. It's just unfortunate because most likely a choice. I mean, -2 at level 50. Hang on a sec. Arcanine. There's me rambling, and I'm not making my play. Right, -2. An extreme speed and does about 20%. Earthquake barely does anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, we do. I think I want to knock off. Get rid of the thing's item. Pivot it big time. Do I knock off or just go straight for the kill? If he switches into the Noivern, what do we do? He knows I'm starved. You switch to the Noivern. Yeah, I'm going for Earthquake. I want the kill. I want damage. She stays in. Ooh, okay. Okay, well, in which case, we're actually probably going to say goodbye to our Crocodile right now. That does about 40%. They're probably going to go straight for the Flare Blitz. Close combat, yeah, we're dead. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, that is unfortunate. I did not see that coming. But because of these little things, we could lose the game. Arcanine kills Brook with close combat. That's really unfortunate. Okay, it is what it is. There's not much I can do. We got rid of his berry, which was the ground reduction berry. Very smart on their play. They weren't choiced at all. Okay, all our Pokemon are at full health. We have only got 3 Pokemon left. I think I'm going to go into Red Storm. And we're going to Mega Evolve. Going to get another -1. Now -2. They do show close combat, which I've got to be careful about. I lose my Crook. Let me see. Okay, so against the Gyarados, an Arcanine at level 50, -2 now, with close combat. Wow, it does so much damage. It's about 50%. We can OHKO it though with Waterfall. Do I want to set up? I would very much like to set up. If they have an extreme speed, that's going to hurt. based on what they've still got, let me have a quick look at it. So they've still got the Raichu. They still have the Drapion. They've still got a lot of scary things. Okay, we are going to stay in though. I don't see the point of me not staying in. A waterfall is just going to destroy this thing, and pretty much anything that wants to come in. So I can live anything. Adamant. I mean, an adamant wild charge does about 50%. Waterfall right now guarantees to kill, guarantee, depending on how defensive it is. Close combat does quite a lot. Do I go for damage? Do I go for +1? I want damage. I'm going to Mega Roll and just go straight for the Waterfall. They withdraw. Makes sense. Probably going to sack off maybe the Noivern. No, Surgery, which is... Oh, if only we... If only we hit the Earthquake. I was so tempted. So tempted. Problem is now, though, we have lost our Crocodile, so this thing can freely Thunderbolt as much as it likes. Would not be surprised if this thing has Heat Power Fire. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. This thing obviously outspeeds me as well. Let me just have a quick look at Raichu. This thing must outspeed. Only I D-danced. Oh my goodness, a Raichu. Base 110, yeah. Okay, let me just have a quick look against the Raichu. Nasty plot set. Okay, that is amazing damage. Actually, fun fact, Thunderbolt, unless it's maybe Specs, I mean, even Lightfall doesn't kill. Do I just want to set up a +1, try and outspeed, guarantee everything else? Because what else have they got? They've got the Drapion. So I might Earthquake, or do I just go for another Waterfall? That did so much damage. If they Thunder, we die. But if they Thunderbolt, I mean, we'll just see if they do Thunder. Yeah, Thunder has a very high chance to kill. And if that happens, we are in a very difficult situation. I think I just want damage, and I think I'm going to take the Thunderbolt. I just hope... I mean, let me just see if it specs damage. That's the light bulb. What is spec? Choice. Specs. Oh, if this thing is specs, it has a very good chance to kill. Oh no, do I take the risk? I have to. I have to Waterfall. I have to take the risk and hope. Oh, he Volt Switches. Okay, well, that's going to hurt. Doesn't quite take us below 50 though, which is beautiful. Okay, so let me make a note of that. So you show the Volt Switch. Volt Switch. Okay, it's good to know. It's good to know. That thing's nearly dead, so which means I can just Shadow Sneak that. I can Shadow Sneak the Noivern. So, other than Elvis, which is this thing. Oh, this thing's taking a Waterfall. It's going to take it a little bit better, because obviously it's going to get Intimidate. I am going to get intimidated. But it's going to take it somewhat well. Oh, not enough! Yo! Oh, that's beautiful. Gyarados kills Arcanine with water. I'll literally type in with water. Literally with water. Okay, we're now sitting very, very pretty. Okay, the Surge comes back out. Right, most likely it's to secure a kill. I don't really want to sack him off. Against my Galvantula, because I outspeed. No, you outspeed fast. I'm running the kill. Okay, against the Raichu, if he nasty plots here, predicting my switch, we are very much so in a very tricky spot. Fortunately, this thing's only priority, I think, is Quick Attack. I can't touch my what do you call it? The Blade. Thunderbolt does a lot. I mean a lot. If you have Hidden Power, Fire. Oh my gosh, you destroy my soul. Okay. Against the Blade, the Raichu, Nasty Plot, Thunderbolt. Okay, Thunderbolt doesn't do a lot. I think that's my best play. But if you have Hidden Power Fire, let me just check. I've got time. I need to check. Hidden Power Fire. That does nothing. Thunderbolt is his best play. Thunder, maybe? Let's say you have Thunder. Let's say you land it. Doesn't even do 50%. Bread Knife is coming out right now. Bread knife's coming out. I'm not even going to try it. Right, he's staying in. So the only way that if he switches out, I know I outspeed, which is amazing. But I'm switching into this thing right now. Just go straight for the Thunderbolt. Just wants the damage, which is fine. We should tank that, which we do. We tank it beautifully. Do I want to get a +1 up right now? Bearing in mind what else they have. They've got the most annoying thing is that... Maybe they were kind of banking on this, because obviously now the problem is Drapion, to an extent, could come and clean some sweeps, because Drapion kind of walls this thing. We're sitting at 3 and 3, but without... Okay. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? How fast is Drapion? It's like base 85 or something? 95. Faster than what? How fast is Gyarados? 81, so he will outspeed if maxed. Most likely. It's so dangerous because it has knockoff. It's got fudge, like poison jab. Because the thing is, he could most likely he's going to switch right here. Let me see how much the blade. Right, so I'm going to kill this Raichu regardless. I want to know how much a blade is going to do to Drapion. Let's say it is Crystal. I don't know, hypothetically. Level 50. Knockoff. Fun fact. Well, where am I? I'm sitting at 160. I've got 20 seconds. Knockoff doesn't kill. Sacred Sword does a lot. I'm going to Sacred Sword right now. I want to damage. Okay, so he just stays in and gets damage off. Okay, to an extent that makes sense. I wish I did just go for the... I wish I did just go for the damage and just go for the thing. But I thought... Right, so the blade... Right, Drapion? No. What is your play? Maybe he thinks that I don't have... Maybe he thinks that I don't have Shadow Sneak. But I do. I'm going for it right now. The blade kills Raichu with... what do we use? Sacred Sword. And then blade kills Noivern with... Okay. The blade's picking up a lot of kills, which is beautiful. Okay, so what comes down to this Drapion? Drapion is going to outspeed, and it's going to do a lot. Like, this thing's tricky to take down. It obviously will outspeed. Let me see. So I'm now sitting at 67. 40%. I have a chance to live. Problem is, he has to go for most likely his choice, hence why I probably haven't brought it in yet. I'm expecting it to be maybe either Choice Scarf or Choice Band. He sets up, he's not choiced. But most likely he's just going to straight for a knockoff here. Knockoff, if it's adamant, kills 100%. But I think I need the free switch in into my Galvantula. I think I have to sack Bread Knife off. As much as I want to keep it, I do have to sack it. I have a chance to live, and I do want to go for the Sacred Sword because it does about 23%. Shadow Sneak only does about 10%, so it's not really worth it. Iron Head actually does do the most, actually, so I might just go straight for Iron Head. I'm going to go for Iron Head. If he sets up, I know he's not choiced. I'm going to Iron Head. If he kills me, he kills me. He's Sword Stance. Okay, so he is a Sword Stance variant, but he's not choiced in any way. That's good to know. That's very good to know. We go for the Iron Head, and that does about 30%. That does about expected. He is now sitting at +2, which is very dangerous. He doesn't get priority though, does he? Does this thing get priority? So, like, quick attack, does it? Let me check. This thing gets quick attack. Actually, I don't think it gets any priority. Does it get vacuum wave? No, that's special. Why would it have that? Okay, so he's going to guarantee to kill me here. Guarantee. Do I... He sets up again. Fortunately, Galvantula outspeeds. Guaranteed here. No way he outspeeds. Not choiced. So, I think I'm better off just going for Shadow Sneak for damage. Does about 10%. Yeah, but I want to see if I can get him below 50%. We're just going to go for that Shadow Sneak. Try and get him below 50. And not quite. You Night Slashes. Okay. I mean, that's fine. So he knocks me out. Yep. Okay. That's fine. So, Drapion. kills ADELAIDE with Night Slash. Okay. Right, so let me just make a note of this thing as well. So he's shown Night Slash, and he has shown Sword Stance on spells. Okay, so I think he's probably got cross poison. I think if I go into Gasteric, how likely can I knock him out? Against the Drapion, and use Sword Stance variant, 50% at +2. Oh, poison jab kills, knockoff kills. Okay, he's sitting very low. Okay, this is going to really come down to rolls, because I have to go into Gasteric, because if I go into Red Storm, he kills me before I kill him. I have to go into this thing, and I have to hope and pray. I think Bug Buzz is the safest play. Based on the amount of health he has, and depending on how specially defensive this thing is, okay, it all comes down to this. It literally comes down to this. If I outspeed him, and if this does enough to kill, because Bug Buzz should do about 72 to 86%. With my particular set, providing he has no special defense investments, this should kill. Because based on his HP, it looks about 6%. Thunder guarantees to kill, but Thunder gives me a 9% chance to miss. If that happens, I'm going to be so upset. I have to go for Bug Buzz, and I have to hope and pray we land. Not just so much land, but we kill. It all comes down to this. Gasteric, come on. And there we go. And there we go. Oh, Gasteric, you beautiful, beautiful bug. Oh. And we did it without a DC. Ha! Oh, man. GG to my opponent there. Oh, wow. That was definitely a bit nervous there. Wow, 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 wow. GG to my opponent. Oh, wow. That was amazing. We pick up a 2-0 victory there, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing that was. Huge shout outs to my opponent. Definitely going to check out their side of the match. They're linked to their Twitter and YouTube in the description. Man, I'm so happy. We finally picked up a back-to-back win. I never thought this day would come. Back-to-back wins. We're now sitting at 2 and 4. 2 wins, 4 losses. Week 6. I'm so pleased that we managed to pull through this team. I really am. I was very nervous when I saw this. But when this team was finished drafting, I was so nervous. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get swept by this team. But we pulled through, and I'm so pleased. I tell you now, having like getting ADELAIDE and Crocodile, you know, bringing those to the to our draft and our team, definitely was a brilliant decision. I've got one more trade to make. I have an idea. Not going to reveal it yet. That's not going to be until week 8 anyway. So I've got another couple weeks yet. But absolutely amazing match. Shout out to my opponent. Another amazing match though coming up for you guys next week, along with another team builder. So definitely get yourselves hyped and excited for that. Definitely show your love on this like button down below, and subscribe if you are new. And as always, let me know your thoughts on today's question of the day. It's kind of just floating here, but what do you think is going to be our MVP for the entire season? It's pretty much mostly, this is obviously the main core team now we have. So who's going to be our MVP by the end of it? Who do you think is going to win? So far, it is looking to be ADELAIDE, Galvantula, and Chandelure. Those are by far our MVPs. They put in the finest of work, and hopefully we can get some more W's. But yeah, until next time, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I will catch all your beautiful people next time.